Luke, they're just above the cut line at the moment. I got to say, what a pressure situation they're in. They cannot afford any mistakes whatsoever.
That tee shot looks pretty good. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Great shot. Getting ready to play their third. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Time now for the 4th shot. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Reminds me of the song by the Tubes, She's a Beauty.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We've arrived at a par 4. Looked like they were swinging a snake, not a golf club. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
When you come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
And here we are with their 4th. Ooh, that almost went down. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Just didn't drop. Time to make a putt here. This one's for double. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Going with the 6-iron here.
This has got to go.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
And here we are with the third shot. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Yep, well done. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. That's heading into the rough, I think. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Game with the 7. That's out to the right for sure. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Playing their 4th shot. Straight out of the top drawer.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Sitting at 9 over for the round. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Time now for the 4th shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? 4 feet to the cup. Yeah, you'll take that. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. 2K Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're glad to have you with us as we kick off our coverage of this event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's it like to compete in this nerve-wracking affair?
Luke, all the players in this field want one thing and one thing only, and that is their Korn Ferry Tour card. It's a massive accomplishment. Let's see how this all shakes out. The top 50 on the leaderboard will get their card.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. And let's see what she can do here today. Penny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
It looks like they have a good lie here in the sand.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? 13 feet to the hole.
She's got a great look at birdie here. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
She's in a share of top spot. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Oh, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Just 6 feet between her and the hole. That's a disappointing stroke. That's a push. And this one will be for bogey. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Oh, well done. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
She's got a nice little 14-footer here. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Appears to have overcooked this one. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. And she'll stay right there at even par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
I'd be booking in for some lessons if I was swinging it like that. Time for the second shot here at the 4th. Quality shot, that one. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Just one shot back now. A lovely play. She's on the dance floor.
Struggling on this hole. This would be a great par save.
That's frustrating. This one for bogey. She's currently tied for 8th.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course, keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Opting for the 5-iron.
That lie was so bad, I didn't think they'd be able to get it anywhere near there.
Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of third spot. You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. Yeah, not much to sweat there. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Getting ready to play their third. Only 2 shots off the pace. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
And this putt to move into the top 5. Yeah, good job. Nice par. Oh, she'll take a spot, the top 5 to boot. She finds herself in a share of 4th.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here. 2 strokes off the lead. Opting for the 6 iron. This one looks like it's going right. A little off the mark on that approach shot. Sitting at 1 over. Currently tied for 4th place. She needs this one for par. It was on a good line. Putting now for a bogey. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Needs this to kick a bit left. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. That's disappointing. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. What a lovely boost. Into the top 5 she goes. She's currently tied for 4th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The par 5 9th is a monster, over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Well, that was a good strike. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 2 shots behind. This one might just sneak off the fairway. And here we are with their 4th. Just a couple back from our leader. This is a good opportunity for her to make a par.
Surely it's going to.
Should be disappointed with that stroke. That's a push. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. As we head to the back 9 here at Torrey Pines South Ridge, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Wow, what happened there?
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Playing their 4th shot. 3 shots off the lead. Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
This has eyes for the hole. And you've holed it. What a monster. It also moves her into the top 5 for the tournament. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Sitting at 2 over for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Going with the 8-iron here. Left yourself an opportunity. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup. Solid little par putt here.
Oh, so close. This next putt is for bogey. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Interesting choice of the driver here. Getting ready to play their third. Just 3 strokes back. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. "19 feet to the cup."
This is what they have left for a par.
And down she goes from outside the range. She's in a share of 8th place. Teeing off now on the 14th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Great rhythm on that swing. From about 130 yards here, only 2 shots off the pace.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
That got a little out of control, I think.
No, they tried to fade that one in there, but got a little steep on it.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Better than most.
Currently at +3 for the event.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. And this putt to move them into a tie for second. Well done. Take the birdie. Just one off the lead after that hole. Sixteenth, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Going with the hybrid. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Yeah, she'll have no trouble here, guys. This is sitting perfectly in the rough.
And here we are with the third shot. Currently a shot off the lead. Eight feet to the cup. The dreaded shove always hurts on the greens. A double bogey putt in front of them. That gets the job done. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
A bit short with that effort.
Coming up from the bunker. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Can she make her par on this one?
Looking good.
Yeah, she looks like she pushed that one. This putt is of 9 feet.
Yep, tracking nicely.
And makes it for the bogey. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Uh-oh, there's water over there. Time now for the 4th shot. 4 shots behind our leader. She needs this to save par. Ooh. Let's try and make this one and only drop the 1 shot. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Well, that was a pretty solid day's effort all round, and just 18 holes left to play.
Luke, tomorrow, final. Can't wait.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.